intro. Probably just do a little something like it.
Shalom.
Shalom.
First of all, I want to start out first and foremost. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakdash.
Give honor to the apostles, elders, and bishops of the great millstone, who teach us daily. We just out here for the Passover.
Yeah, pre-Passover.
Pre-Passover lesson. And we just wanted to go into a couple things because it's getting to a crunch time right now.
Yeah.
And we ain't got time to be moving like these other camps. We ain't got time to be putting materialistic things before we do the work. We ain't got time to be caught up in all kinds of scandals, because the Lord gave one of the brothers from the Philadelphia camp, I think. He gave him a vision that he shared, and there was a lot of response videos made by the apostles, the elders, and the brothers about it. So that should be a sign of anything that it's about to go down. So we ain't got time for all that madness that these other camps deal with. We just gonna keep our hand on the plow. We gonna keep feeding the elect, the hopeful elect, and we gonna keep doing the work. Don't get caught up in this madness of this world and of these other camps.
Yep.
Because these other camps, they trying to come down on GMS just for rebuke.
Yep.
When I think they pretty much pissed off because they couldn't keep it secret. That's what I really think. That's how they coming at us.
Yeah. And the brothers, man, when they posted up Barabbas, through the Spirit, showing that made, we not saying it, but it's looking like, hey, it's nothing new under the sun. It's looking like, Gorilla and Barabbas, even in the little paintings, like they look the same, man.
Yeah.
And the scriptures speak of, what is the woman destroying the heart of the kings, just roughly paraphrasing. He allowed a woman to destroy him, man. Him trying to please a woman. And I was meditating this, while I was at the work. As the brothers say all the time, when somebody out here pretending like they hard 24/7, just know behind the scenes, they get manhandled. Allegedly. Allegedly. All right?
I wonder was she pulling his lawn.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I want to get the, let's brother got one.
Let's go to that Proverbs 31:3. This Proverbs 31:3. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings, man. And that's what that brother did, man. He gave everything over to his woman, everything about him. Body, front door, back door, whatever you want to call it, man. And I think, and if I've heard it correctly, I think he was trying to get out of it. And she exposed him with that email, man, and the brothers got a hold of it.
Yeah.
And then he got exposed, and then he pretty much exposed himself. But from what I see, he still ain't learned from it, because he's still walking around with that pride on his shoulder, man. If something that crucial happened to you, and you still walking around with that kind of pride in you, you definitely not a man of the Lord, man. The Most High didn't humble you down this time, but I bet you he will the next time, and it's going to be on a different level at that point.
Gonna take him down another 10 pigs.
Hey, it's gonna be by Edomite soldier this time, by a real man. You keep playing.
I heard you like it. I heard you like it in the booty. Who told you that? The internet.
And like the brother said, he was trying to, from what it's all, trying to get away from that, because I believe deep down in the spirit he knew it was wrong. He shouldn't be doing that. But it's like, hey, the Lord wanted this to be exposed, this to come out, right? Because this is a showing, right? If you're not making your call and election sure, and behind the scenes, you're not doing what you're supposed to do, you doing some things that you're not supposed to do. Let this be a lesson that the Lord may expose you. And if he doesn't expose you, he may just outright jack you up. Now, the jacking up, he can send you to the spirit realm, or he can give you another chance to get it right.
Send Esau.
Yeah.
Kick your dough in.
Yeah.
Kick your dough in.
That too.
But it's all there. the dream about the death angels.
Oh man.
And it couldn't have came at a more perfect time, because you got to ask yourself, what is the true meaning of the Passover? The Passover is to ask for exemption from judgment. And how do you do that? You perform the Passover ceremony in all truth and sincerity. You don't have a Passover at a strip club.
Hell no.
Sakari.
Hell no.
Come on, man. What y'all doing? Ain't nothing solemn, ain't nothing sincere about that. You just want to be seen of men.
Yeah.
So the Lord ain't taking you seriously. You are asking for serious, sincere exemption from judgments. And that dream showed what's going to happen to those who are not passed over. So this vision couldn't have came at a more perfect time. It's to light a fire up under the true sincere.
Yep.
It's to light a fire under you even more if you are already on fire.
Yep.
See what I'm saying? And it's to keep you in the spirit, especially that vision, because when I've been listening to that video, it scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, it should. It should, man. It's to get you right now. Like I said, you better get your spirit, you know, if you're doing some things behind the scenes, get yourself together. I'm gonna say it like that, you know. All of us ain't perfect, but there is certain things in a certain time in your walk, right, you shouldn't be doing, right? I'm gonna just keep it simple. Y'all, a lot of us been in this thing long enough. You know some things. You read the scriptures. You know what you should not be doing, right? You don't want to get caught up by that death angel. As hey, it's nothing new under the sun. It happened on the first Passover, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When we was coming out of Egypt. And if I'm not mistaken, that was Yahushua as well. He was coming through, killing the firstborn, right? He was killing the animal. Man, he was doing, the scriptures speak of, matter of fact, I'll get it. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, get it, yeah.
Because at this, like the brother was saying, we gotta get our spirits right. We definitely gotta be covered by Yahushua, man. You know, back then, they had to put the blood on the doorpost and whatnot. But now, you gotta be spiritually right with Yahushua and be covered, man. Because, like the brother was talking about that dream, man, it was the death demon, the death angel was going in killing everybody, but when he got to certain brothers, he would stop and move on. Those brothers were exempt from that judgment, man.
Yeah.
You know, like he said in the times of Egypt, the same thing, man. This is Exodus 12 and 23. For the Lord Yahushua will pass through to smite the Egyptians. And when he seeth the blood upon the lintel and on the two side posts, the Lord Yahushua will pass over the door and will not suffer the destroyer to come into your houses to smite you. You know, so we got to be right in the spirit, man. And Yahushua, because it's finna be a lot of death, and it's getting ready to be a blood moon.
Yeah.
Almond, man. It's finna go down. Some things are about to take place in this country, man, that y'all ain't never seen before. And we've been telling you these things, start from the elders and apostles of Great Millstone on down, man. But y'all listening to these cats on these TikTok videos, and y'all calling us crazy. Y'all finna find out who really was telling the truth, man. And them death angels finna come around full circle, man.
Yeah, a lot of these TikTok Israelites, they ain't got it, man. You go on their page, they praising all type of different names. They thinking that they got the truth, and they ain't got it. Not to say, because there's brothers, you know, Elder Malcolm up for a while, he was posting on TikTok, other brothers as well, you know, still do from time to time, still post on TikTok, but the majority, hey, matter of fact, the Elder had did a lesson the other day. He said, which I wholeheartedly believe, and the scriptures confirm as well, you know, the majority of these awakened Israelites are of the 2/3, right? Just because you know that you're Israelite doesn't mean that you have a ticket on the chariot, a seat on that chariot, man.
It's not the fact that they know they're Israelites. It's what they doing with this information.
Yeah,
they turning it into a fad.
Yeah.
It's trending. You know, they're not sincere about it. Now, the elder he did a video this morning about how the CIA and the FBI are watching the Israelites. So if that ain't another telltale sign that it's about to get tight, Hey, things are about to get real intense. So in this Passover, if you ain't sincere right around this time, you were never sincere. So if you sincere, hey, it's time to tighten up, and you need to ask for exemption from judgment.
Right.
Or if it's not that important to you, it's a good chance you're 2/3.
Yeah.
You know. So I mean, I don't even have to talk to tell this sincere, because they already know it's a very intense time right now. It's a very serious time.
Yeah.
I'm talking to those that's playing with it.
Like the brother mentioned about Al-Azhar.
Yeah.
The brother had posted up in the group chat that he said, at my lowest, just roughly paraphrasing, niggas still wanted to be me or something like that. Who wanted to be you? Come on now.
I don't like stuff in my backside.
Yeah.
No.
You feel me?
What the brother was saying about, the FBI, the CIA looking at the black Hebrew Israelites, well, we are not black. We're just Hebrew Israelites, man. A lot of you cats out here that y'all moving weird. Out here rocking the fringes and you're running your mouth. You don't know how to control your emotions. I seen a brother get folded up from one of the brothers of the Genesis camp. Out there going back and forth with the police, man. He had his fringes on. That's one thing that get the ministry blamed. We tell you that all the time.
Exactly. And then there's a Sakari offshoot.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all should know Sakari ain't got it. They still calling themselves, they still referring to themselves as niggas.
Yup. And that man was out there running his mouth.
Yep.
And they folded him up.
Yep.
And they hit him with the taser, man. And you need to agree with your adversary quickly, man. And understand also that all these cops that's out here, even though they ain't shit, these cops ain't shit. They are ordained by Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai to be in those positions. And when y'all buck up against the cops, you bucking up against Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Therefore, you're gonna receive condemnation, man. You're gonna get something put on your ass like that brother did.
You gotta realize the Lord put you in a low state for a reason. He put your enemies over you for a reason. And Sakari, they dumbasses, they call using wisdom cowardly. So why would you follow somebody like that? Why would you still follow a group of quote-unquote Israelites who still refer to themselves as niggas?
HBK said same thing as well years ago as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they still refer to themselves as niggas too. Y'all gotta remember, niggas are a creation of Esau.
Yep.
The Lord created Israelites, not niggas. So you go walking around with fringes on calling yourself a nigga. How we supposed to receive you? How we supposed to take you serious? Is that it? No, bro. You just a nigga with fringes. You said it yourself.
I got Romans chapter 13, verse 1 says, I quoted it. Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers, for there is no power but of power. The powers that be are ordained of God.
See that?
Whosoever therefore resists the power, resisted the order, the ordinance of God, and they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation, man. You see that? That's playing upon tables, man. The Most High put all of these people in these positions, man. Remember, this is his movement. So he can set the cask up however he want to set the cask up.
I got this.
Go ahead.
Yeah, my bad. I got Psalm 78, verse 49, going back to the scripture that the brother brought out in Exodus, right? That fierce judgment that the Lord's going to bring upon these people as well. Once again, there's nothing new under the sun. As you read in Wisdom of Solomon, right? That great gross darkness. Don't be surprised that happens again, right? It happened in the time of Egypt. Hey, spiritual power is going to be ramped up. This is another reason why you got to make your call and election sure, right? Because we're going to need that spiritual power to protect ourselves in these last days. But I want to get this real quick. Psalm 78, verse 49. He casts upon them the fierceness of anger, wrath, and indignation, and trouble by sending evil angels among them, right? And pretty much in this chapter, you read about what happened in the time of Egypt, what the Lord was doing, right? So, hey, you moving like Sakari, you moving like ISBK, you're not making your call and election sure, you still referring to yourself as a nigga.
And proud of it too, man.
Out here teaching but acting a fool.
Yeah.
Man, and ain't nobody getting no edification through that, you know. This is Ecclesiasticus 37 and 19. There is one that is wise and teacheth many, and yet is unprofitable to himself, man. You know, you teaching all these things, but you ain't moving in what you're speaking on. You're not practicing what you preach, man, and that makes you a hypocrite at the end of the day.
Yeah.
They hypocrites anyway, because just like the elder said, especially with Gorilla Hebrew, they denounce Paul as being an apostle.
Yeah.
Unless they can quote one of his scriptures to cut an Edomite. I'm
Make
like, dude, didn't you denounce the writings of Paul? So why are you quoting Paul now? Hypocrites. And then you take the scriptures twisting them. So I see why the Lord jacked you up, man. Not saying that I'm a fan of it, I'm happy about it, but the Lord knows what he's doing. He jacked you up for a reason. All we know is surface information. But the Lord knows what's really going on. And I don't even care to know about your personal business like that. I don't care. I just see you as an example of what not to do.
Yeah, it's, you know, pretty much a lot of my lessons last week, and what a lot of brothers was bringing out as well, you know, let that be an example to move in a humble spirit.
Yes.
Right? It's nothing wrong with being what's the word I'm looking for? Having confidence, all right? Be stoic. There it is. Be stoic. All right? Have confidence within yourself, but don't be in that prideful spirit, right? In a prideful spirit, the Lord gonna humble you real quick.
And y'all calling yourself grown men, it's time to let go of these emotions, man. Because y'all emotions gonna lead y'all to that pit. It's gonna be a lot of things out here that we gonna see and experience ourselves. But you can't get too emotional about it. You gotta remain stoic. And stoic means showing little or no expression, like it don't even bother you. You gonna have to be in that state, especially if you got family. You can't show fear in the face of your children. You can't show fear if your woman depending on you. That's what part of being stoic means. Showing fearlessness. The only thing you fear is your how by Shimmy How Shot. If the police roll up on you, just know they were sent by your how by Shimmy How Shot, and know that they can do nothing unless it be the will of our Father.
Sure. Matter of fact, that reminds me, years ago I was at this apartment. I think these firefighters were false accusing or something, because I believe there was like a fire around or at one of the apartment complexes that I was at. And I was just driving through, you know, I rolled down my window, and I'm like, what's going on here? You know, and pretty much later that day, I get a knock on the door by a police officer. I'm just like, what's the point of this? You know, they were just talking nonsense, and I was in the truth at the time. It's like agree with thy adversary quickly, you know, because you really don't even have to open the door, right? But the spirit was just like, you know, it's all good. You know, just know I felt it through the spirit. The firefighters were saying, hey, that nigga did it, or something like that. You know, they was just on some bullshit, you know. And so if I was carnal, if I was moving like the Sakari, I would have cussed him out, you know, made the situation a lot worse than what it should have been. You know, like the scripture say, agree with that adversary quickly. It's like, hey, nothing, man. We just over here chilling. You know, that's how it should be. That's how Jake is, regardless, as you read in the scripture. You know, Jake like the chilling tents, you know. He's a chilled man. He's serving the Lord. That's how it should be. Just keep it simple, stupid. You know? That's it.
I got the definition of stoic. Just for those who don't know what it means. It's a noun. A person who can endure pain or hardship without showing their feelings or complaining. That's what stoic means. You got to have what they call it in today's world, a resting bitch face.
Yeah.
But you can't show that anything is getting to you. You have to, but see, all that comes from what? Your faith built up. Your faith ain't built up to the right level. You can't, you gonna break, you gonna fold, you gonna bend, you gonna fall.
That's gonna be them Christians, bro. That's gonna be a lot of the brothers that's calling themselves Israelites too, because I mean, cool, you got that faith of a mustard seed, but are you gonna keep that mustard seed size faith? Or are you gonna build upon it, man?
Are you gonna bear fruit with that mustard seed, or are you gonna leave that mustard seed in a napkin?
Exactly.
You ain't gonna bring forth no fruit. The Christians can't bring forth fruit like us because, first of all, they teaching a false doctrine, following a false idol. Number two, they don't read this Bible. So their faith is pretty much built on quicksand. As soon as shit start getting shaky, they gonna fold. They don't have any faith built up to keep them going through Jacob's trouble.
And if they do read, they don't understand. Or they bring it out the wrong scripture.
Exactly.
I got this scripture real quick. This is Isaiah 1 and verse 28. And the destruction of the transgressors and all the sinners shall be together. And they that forsake the Lord Yahweh Shai shall be consumed. For they shall be ashamed of the oaks which ye have desired, and ye shall be confounded for the gardens that ye have chosen. See that? Right? You're going to be put in a shame state. Right? You're going to know that Christianity was not shit. Matter of fact, the elders, myself as well, the other day did a lesson on the Noahide laws. Right? What's that? It's one of the, I had to look it up in my notes. Whatever. Give me 1 second. It's that, I know I wrote it down. It's legislation 102-14, you know, pretty much in cohesion with the Noahide laws, which is saying, you know, if you worship cheese and rice, you can be put to death for this, which is beheaded for it, yeah. Which, you know, it does coincide with the scriptures, because cheese and rice is another god of wind and stone, but how this man moves and operates, he's unrighteous, right? Because a lot of people's not looking into these laws, and they don't understand. See, don't be surprised up in them churches you get grabbed up. Your pastor leads you to your death, because he's already bought and paid for it. He just leads you to your death. All right, let them niggas go. As long as you get my paycheck, man.
There was a pastor got shot at a club.
Damn.
Yeah, he died. A woman shot him.
And that's dishonorable.
You already know why. Adultery.
Yeah.
Playing with him. You know, I mean, y'all people. But going back to the Noahide laws you were talking about, that shows you that Esau cannot be trusted. Sirach chapter 12, verse 10, never trust thine enemy. That word never is there for a reason. Think about it like this. First, Esau came out with, this is a Christian, God-fearing nation. Got cheese and rice all up on billboards across the country. Now, you're talking about chopping your head off if you worship this deity.
Come on.
Look at how he did Northern Kingdom.
Yep.
Y'all come on up here and get some of this money. Yeah, we'll pay your rent, we got your food, we got you. 9-10 racks a month. Now look up. Now he rounding them up, putting them in camps in Guantanamo Bay. Look how he doing his own people. Telling these people that we're giving the impression to the MAGAs, y'all alright, MAGA? I ain't seen nobody jump off no buildings yet, but I know it's coming. And that thing I said that was gonna happen, it happened. I said, one of these Edomites, they ain't gonna say nothing to nobody. They're just gonna hop in that F-150, grab that long gun, and they're just gonna hit the road.
Yep.
And that happened 4 days ago.
Yep.
They shot a man outside the White House, and he was from Indiana. I told y'all, man, when it said never trust thine enemy, it's there for a reason. Now you got these two clowns out here. They done turned the White House lawn into a car lot. Out there trying to sell Teslas. Man, this ain't no dealership with it. See, that's right there is the prime example of white supremacy.
Yep.
That's what white supremacy is. White supremacy is when you can start a trade war for no reason. It's when you can tell these other countries you coming to take their shit. It's lying to all these people talking about you gonna lower the price of groceries and then do the exact opposite.
Yep.
It's the same reason why this man got 30 felonies, yet he's the president.
He told the people that, I'm sorry,
Go ahead.
but he told the people to shut their faces.
Yeah, he told them to
While
shut
they
the hell
was
up about
playing-
egg
while he was
prices.
playing golf about eggs, man.
So that tells you that he was stringing y'all along the whole time. This man had no intention of doing any of those things that he said when he was on the campaign trails. He just wanted to gas y'all up, which he did, because y'all fall for the hustlers. That's all they are, two hustlers. Now Elon, he broke. This dude losing more bread, but see that shows Elon Musk right there. You bite the hand that feeds you, you can see how fast you lose weight. You had all these people supporting you and Trump, but you want to fuck them over. Now you're losing money, is it right?
It's supposed to.
Yeah, now he losing money. Now they trying to take up a little charity basket for him. I'm like, dude, if y'all forgot this man is the richest man in the world, why y'all treating him like he's a welfare case?
You want to get this man all that little money, give it to the people out here that ain't got nowhere to go.
They treating this man like he's homeless just because he lost 140 billion. He's not homeless. He's just stupid.
Yeah. You talking about Elon?
Yeah.
Yeah, he an idiot.
They're trying to treat him like a welfare case. They're trying to take up little charities for him. Like, this is the richest man in the world. He's not homeless. He might be stupid, but he's not homeless.
And check, is that him? Sound like him. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's rain.
It's gonna be a scam.
Yeah. I was about to say, well, he is the richest, but all his money is in stocks. So in order for him to get money out, he has to go up to a bank and borrow the money. So if his stocks are up, he got a lot of money. If his stocks are down, he ain't got all that money. And what's happening, you know, as your brother brought out, when you do your research, hey, Canada ain't playing with these jokers.
No games. The only ones playing games is Elon and Trump. Everybody else ain't playing no games. Like I told y'all, Trump playing checkers. Everybody else playing chess. His mind ain't right for the game. He ain't playing the right game, so
Nope.
he gonna lose. And his net worth is dropping.
Yep.
They also put more tariffs, China. They added more tariffs on the beef, pharmaceuticals, pork, and something else. So y'all about to see the food prices skyrocket even more.
And you know what's happening? While everything is increasing in price, the value of the dollar is dropping. So you're gonna be paying out the ass for eggs. You better think twice. It's gonna come down to you paying your rent or you getting that omelet. Do I want a Western omelet or do I want to pay my rent? That's what it's gonna come down to.
I can see Jake at that time out here selling 3 eggs for a certain price, bro.
Oh, for real.
See eggs for your firstborn, Ryan.
Yeah.
Esau don't care though, because he put y'all in this situation on purpose. Y'all can't see all these moves they making are intentional. I don't know what to tell you, man. It's just gonna be consumed.
Man, looking good. I was looking for a picture that has saved, and with the tariffs, Trump was saying that we gonna make a lot of money, a lot of money. I put that somewhere, But I was looking for that. That's what happens with a covetous man. You know, the Lord had put this man in such a powerful spirit that thinking that he's gonna make money. And as we've been bringing out, these other nations ain't playing your game no more, man. They ain't gonna pay up. You see what Canada? They was like, nah, man, we just gonna take away your product. We're not gonna take it no more.
It's gonna take everything you made off the ship.
Yep.
And when we got to deal with those tariffs.
I think it's starting to come down real quick. So we'll go ahead and close it out right there.
Yeah, it's raining.
Y'all right this eyes had to find lesson. It's Shalom.
Shalom.
The Baba Balls.
Baba Balls.